Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue on section 153C assessments. Generally it is seen that whenever a search is conducted on any SSC and in the search of that SSC, if any money, bullion, jewelry or other valuable article or thing or any document is found relating to any SSC or even on the basis of some confirmations or on some balance sheets, the department not only issues the notices to the assessee on whom the search is being made under section 153A, but also issues the notices to the other assessees whose documents are found in the search of the assessee under section 153C. In this case, the importance of procedure of section 153C has been elaborately discussed by the Honorable Madras High Court in the case of Agni Vishnu Ventures Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been reported in 460 ITR at page number 438 and the date of the judgment is 28th June 2023. In the present case, the notices were issued to the assessee under section 153C. When these notices were being issued, it was observed by the court that in some cases the satisfaction note which is required to be prepared by both the officers, that is by the officer who is dealing with the search cases of the assessee on whom the search has been made, and the assessing officer of the other assessee whose documents have been found at the premises of the assessee on whom the search has been made. For example, the search has been made on assessee A and the other assessee is B whose documents are found in the search of A. So, the requirement of the law is that first of all, the assessing officer of A will record the satisfaction that these documents does not belong to A, but these documents belong to assessee B. And after that, he will hand over all the documents to the assessing officer of B. When the assessing officer of B will receive these documents, he will again record the satisfaction that actually these documents belong to B, and only then he can issue the notices under section 153C to the assessee B. In the present case, the apprehension of the assessee was that these satisfaction notes are not proper. In some cases, the satisfaction notes were absent. And one more requirement for assessment of section 153C cases is that the department should correlate the incriminating material year-wise. But what happens in actual life, they just open the cases without recording the much needed satisfaction, which is the dire necessity of section 153C assessments. The court said that on the petition of the assessee that in the present case the satisfaction notes are not proper, they are consolidated, they are not year-wise, and the court said that the process of assessment is very demanding and it is bound by the stringent procedure. So, whatever the procedures are there for issuing the notices under section 153C should be followed. The court also said that the Commissioner of Income Tax Appeal has the co-terminus power with the assessing officer. So, whatever has been left by the assessing officer should be completed by the CIT appeal. So, the court remanded this matter to the CIT appeal and also told in the order that the opportunity of cross-examination which is being demanded by the assessee should be provided to the assessee. Friends, the main conclusion of this case is that before issuing the notices under section 153C, the notices are not automatic. The satisfaction of both the officers, the officer of the assessee on whom the search has been made and the officer of the assessee whose notice is going to be issued under section 153C, the satisfaction should be recorded by both the officers. If this satisfaction is not recorded, then the assessment under section 153C is null and void. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Agni Vishnu Ventures Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax and another, and this case has been reported in 460 ITR at page number 438. The matter has been decided by Madras High Court and the date of the judgment is 28th June 2023. Thank you, friends.